Yo, this shit OP.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Cal, bringing another video on the channel today. How you guys doing? My name's Cal Borst. I make YouTube videos about raising your level of consciousness, just pretty much being a better person overall. I help people gain perspectives that they might not have already known, and overall just broaden their horizon about their awareness and consciousness, and just overall being a better person through self-growth, self-love, and just self-harmony. I also make entertaining videos. I kind of go back and forth between the two, so every 3 or 4 days I'll have an entertaining video out, and then every 3 or 4 days I'll have a talk video out. That's just a message, positive video that is my personal opinion on what I think a certain idea, a certain perspective should be, and how I try and live my life on a day-to-day basis, and pretty much what I think about. Obviously, I'm not an expert in any of this stuff. It's my personal opinion, and if it resonates with you, then I've done my job. And if you can take this positive message with you throughout your day and maybe alter your life in a certain way, alter your behaviors, your actions in a certain way, then I've done my job successfully, and I'm glad that you were able to do that. So the topic of today's video is privilege, right? And so privilege is something that each and every human has, and it goes to a certain extent through where you are in your life, financially, economically, mentally, and honestly, it all depends on your situation. See, personally, I was born into a household with very good privilege, and my family has definitely had its ups and downs. I'm not going to get into it, but throughout my 19 years of existence, I have had tremendous privilege, and being at the position I'm at, I am extremely lucky to have everything I have around me, to have a room to myself, to have a bed, to have a roof over my head, and just being able to breathe in air without any health conditions. I'm so lucky to be in the position I'm at, and a lot of people in life don't realize this. They always want that and more. They always want that and want that. I've come to the point to realize where I naturally feel that I want more things, but over the course of the past year, I've been able to tone that down a bit and realize all the great things I have. And if you're watching this video and you have everything I just listed, and you have access to education, you have access to technology, you have access to build your brain, you have access to work out, that is a privilege. There's people out there in certain countries, second world countries, that are underdeveloped countries and who have no access to this. Countries struggle just to get food on their table for kids. In other countries, they don't have access to medical care. They don't have access to all these benefits like clean water, clean just food, and overall high quality lifestyle. This is a great lifestyle, and when we look out on social media, and we see other people living their best life, and we always down ourselves for being like, oh man, I wish I had that, I wish I had this, and then you forget everything you have. You got to realize that even this freaking calculator, dude, this is a privilege. Being able to be in school, and school has its problems, but that being able to further myself and further my being through education, that is a privilege, man. And I personally feel I have gotten so desensitized to all this great stuff. I'm very grateful for everything that's happened to me, but over the course of the years, I've had this stuff for so long, I've become so desensitized to it. And over the past year, I've been able to realize that everything around me and the position I'm at, I am way above average. I am in a great spot. I'm luckily I'm able to get out of where I am and maybe even go further and broaden my success through the position I'm at. And it's all thanks to my mom. It's all thanks to people who have put me in this spot, and it's all a privilege, and it can easily be taken away from you like that. So you can look at the time we're living in right now, the pandemic we're living in, this widespread disease that's spread across all of the United States, and obviously that has its issues and underlying meanings. I'm not going to get into it. I have a video, I'll link it down below in the description if I think of it, You go watch that. I'm a waiter, right? And I used to go out, work about 20 hours a week, and then I would go to the gym, work out 5-6 times a week, and I'm not able to do that anymore. Like, I work out at home, I'm not able to work anymore. All these basic stuff that I used to do, I miss, and I miss working, as much as I don't want to say that. I do miss working. I miss going to the gym. And, life is never going to be the same. I was so desensitized, I never thought, like, oh my God, that is a privilege to go to work. It's a privilege to go to the gym. It's a privilege to go outside and go for a walk around other people. Obviously, you can still do that now, but it's not the same. It's a different stigma outside. You see people walking around with masks and stuff and gloves, and that's just not the way life used to be. And if I was more grateful and realized what I had back then, and I am an extremely grateful person, and I realize on a daily basis that these four walls around me, man, are just I'm so lucky. Like, being able to just sit there, be still, have no worries, have no stress, being able to have all my basic needs met is such like a great thing to have. And I'm very lucky. And there's people out there who are working like crazy just to get through the gutter and just put themselves in a better position, and I have all the respect to them. Through this video, I just wanted to help you guys realize, just try and be more aware of what you have rather than what you need and what you want, because sometimes, obviously, it's good to treat yourself, don't get me wrong, but sometimes you can get lost in the sauce with just constantly looking up to other people and looking up to what you don't have, Focus on what you do have, focus on being who you are. Don't make comparisons. Don't draw yourself to another person that may have more success, bro. We're all the same, man. A person who has $1 billion, we shit, we poop, we brush our teeth every day. We sleep in the same bed. We don't sleep in the same bed, but you get what I mean. Humans are 99.99% the same. We are all the same, man. And just realize what you have. No one is better than one other person, and it's all a privilege, man, no matter where you're at and what you have, what you don't have. And yeah, so love you guys. Probably part 2 of the story time coming out probably around 4 days. I have finals this week, so man, even though I'm at home and I have a good amount of free time, a lot of that time is going to go towards school, video games, working out, and so I'll probably get out a video within 4 days. 4 weeks, 4 days, and yeah, that should be a good video. I look forward to editing it. My boy Jordan, and yeah, if you guys have any suggestions, if you're new, subscribe. If you like the video, yeah. So I love you guys, and yeah, peace the fuck out.